Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl is a pilot by Kiana Mai. It is presented in black and white animation with some moments being in color, mainly the climax. The animation focuses on being a comedic, coming-of-age magical girl story where the protagonist has no desire to transform and instead just wants to be a normal high school girl, wanting to build relationships with her classmates instead of going on magical girl quests. The animation does a really good job making jokes about the magical girl genre while still having sincere emotional moments as the two main girls bond. One element of the pilot that I wanted to share my perspective on, since I am a magical girl connoisseur on this channel, is about the way that the mascot is written. Hoshi is a sentient star who fills the role of magical girl mascot, and basically because the main character doesn't want to be a magical girl, she ends up trapping the mascot in a box and having a generally argumentative relationship with the mascot. One thing I'm hoping will happen as the series continues is that the main girl will start to bond with Hoshi a little more. I have seen a lot of magical girl shows, and the magical girl being enraged with her mascot is actually extremely common. In a ton of seasons of Precure, the magical girls tend to argue with their mascots a lot as a running joke. So it's a very common trope. And of course in Madoka Magica, one of the most popular magical girl shows nowadays, the mascot constantly is getting shot and killed since Kyubey is able to reform his body after death, and several of the magical girls really hate Kyubey and want to kill the mascot, so they keep killing them over and over. So what I mean to say is that I really hope to see the mascot in this show get treated a little nicer, as that would actually make the show super unique and stand out a lot if the main girl and the mascot were able to slowly become close friends, since that does not happen enough in this genre. But besides that little thing I wanted to mention that this pilot used, I absolutely love this pilot. It looks and feels absolutely great, and has a fun, passionate energy behind it, as it really feels like Kiana put her heart into making this pilot. I also have this drawing I've been working on. I saw people making Pretty Please OCs, and I had the idea that I'd make a non-binary human who could be a love interest to Hoshi. It works better when you see from the concept art that Hoshi is able to switch into human form and go back and forth. I had this whole idea that they would be a classmate that really relates to Hoshi due to also being non-binary like that little star is. I kind of based this idea off my own experience of being a trans woman and how I relate to mascots because they're different than normal humans. Let me know if I'm cooking it all or if this is just totally lame. Anyway, I definitely recommend you check out the pilot. Kiana and the team brought this idea to life so well, and they're even responding to fans on Twitter. I was lucky enough to have fun in a reply conversation with them, and that was so cool.